So depending on how you position your hand, it can mean something great in the US and not so much in Britain, right?
As an American living in the UK, I have to ask you, do you see a lot of big differences between standard American body language and British body language?
Oh, that is another fabulous question. And I'm not around too many British people. So I can't come up with any examples right now, but there would be culturally, like particularly with hand gestures, if you will. There are going to be some hand gestures in the United States that we can do. Oh, I think one just came to mind, the peace sign. So depending on how you position your hand, it can mean something great in the US and not so much in Britain, right?
Really?
So yeah, we have to, yes. It's more of a vulgarity in Britain, depending on how you position your fingers, the peace sign.
Oh, interesting.
So in the United States, we have our peace sign with your palm out, right? But that can be interpreted not so nicely in Britain. I do believe, if I'm correct, it's this way. That's more appropriate. It's more appropriate.
See, this is why people need body language coaching like yourself. You guys you spoke about how people may receive coaching, people that are in the public eye. What goes into that?
This is a perception, because somebody's perception of you becomes their reality of you, whether it's true or not. Right. So how you carry yourself, how you use your voice, how you use your hands, how you're walking, because everything builds on each other. So if you come across very confident, but in the course of a conversation, then you start to deflate, if you will, then that's going to send the impression to somebody, ooh, something just happened. They may not know what, but it's visible to them. And also with the voice can let you know if somebody's engaged or animated, excited, whether they're interested or not. And the same with hand gestures. So there's a lot that goes into it. And also what the goal is. What is the goal of you being at a public event? Is it, how do you want to come across? You want to come across authoritative? Do you want to come across friendly and warm? What is it? And when you find out what the goal is, and you can help people with their body language to show gestures that would represent what their goal is.
The first thing I noticed was the smiling, the laughing. You were talking about the hand placement. I mean, the moment I saw them, it was like warm, happy, jovial. And I was like, they know what they're doing with this, because if they came out, like Molly was saying, about a bit frostier, everyone would go, oh, we're all right. Oh my God, they hate each other. But there was very much this, we are brothers. We are in this to revere our mother, and this is for her. So there was definitely all of that going on, I think.
Yeah. Blanca, have you seen, there's sort of a cottage industry of like Meghan Markle body language analysis videos on YouTube, where people are convinced that her every micro expression is like evidence of a personality disorder. And I always look at these videos and I'm like, first of all, sometimes the camera catches you at a weird moment. And second of all, she's also an actor. So she is very aware of the way she comes across. So is it even worth trying to sort of comb through someone who is an actor, like their body language?
Oh, sure. Just because you're an actor doesn't mean you're on every second of the day, because you're still human. You're still a person. You still have this fluctuation of emotions, and you still go through life. And as we all know, life isn't always sunshine and roses. Particularly candid shots and moments when people don't know that a camera's on them, that's the best time to really capture someone, because they're not paying attention to the surrounding, because they're in the present, they're in that moment. So that's where you're gonna see more of their true self. So yes, it definitely is worth it. And then particularly when you can compare videos over time or still photography over time to see how it's the same or see how it's different and get patterns of changes, that's very enlightening as well.